Hello and welcome to This is a Call to Wisdom. Today, my question for you is, have you ever known a person who believes the world literally revolves around them? It shouldn't take too long to think about this person. Don't take too long. Seriously, don't think too hard about it. But this person is the person who, if they're in the room, the conversation better be about them. They need to be the center, all right? And if they don't get their way, well, you know the tantrum that comes afterwards, right? You see, this person could be called, you might think of them as being a taker, right? Not a giver, as in they're always taking from everybody. Everything has to be about them and for them, but they're never giving in return, right? They don't really care about those around them as long as those people are caring about them. Does that make sense? Most likely, it's not very enjoyable to be around these people very often. It's the sad truth. I'm not trying to say anything here, but we all know how that feels. So here's another question. Rather a dare. Alright? Look in the mirror. Turn that mirror and look at yourself and ask yourself this question. Am I a taker? Am I that person? Do I throw a fit if I don't get my way? How much do I give to people? Do I help people? Am I a blessing? The truth is, we're all extremely selfish people. I am an extremely selfish person. Most likely you also are an extremely selfish person. It's simply human nature. It's simply how it is. But it doesn't have to be that way. I don't care what degree of selfishness you are. You might be a super unselfish person, but to a degree there's a little bit. And even that doesn't have to be that way. How awesome would it be when people thought of you, they're like, wow, that so and so, what a blessing. I don't know what I would do without them. They are just so helpful and so kind and generous. How awesome would that be if they thought of you when you weren't in the room? That's how they thought of you. That would be awesome. That could be your story. Honestly, that could be you. The book of Proverbs, which we are studying, says this: do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to do it. Okay. The point is, you can be a blessing. And I am telling you, go and be a blessing to those around you. Don't be a taker, but be a giver. Okay? It doesn't have to be that difficult. It's not natural, but it can, in due time, become natural. And it's honestly not that hard if you really think about it. Allow me to give you an example. Let's say tomorrow you have an exam in school. Somebody sits down and they're like, crap, I don't have a pencil. What am I going to do? But you have two. You have two pencils. Ordinarily, we wouldn't even consider it. But what if you were like, hey, you don't have a pencil, but I have two. What if I gave you one? You just made their day. You just saved their exam. How simple was that? You were a blessing. It cost you a pencil, but you just saved them a whole lot more than a pencil. And it was that easy. So simple. Okay? I challenge you this week, once a day, be a blessing to somebody in need. It could be your parents, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, it could be a teacher, it could be anybody, a complete stranger. Try and be a blessing to at least one person per day. It could be as simple as giving them a pencil if they need it. It could be taking out the trash without being asked to do so. It could be anything. When the opportunity presents itself, You'll know it, okay? I challenge you to do this once a day. Record at the end of your day. What did I do to be a blessing? Make a note on your phone, a reminder every single day this week. Be a blessing. What did you do to be a blessing? It won't be easy. Believe me, this is very unnatural to most human beings, but that's why we are called to practice such things. With practice, it can become habitual. Eventually, it's simply natural. And in no time, people will be thinking about you and being like, wow, that person, I don't know what I would do without them. They are such a blessing. Go. Go and be a blessing to this world. All right? Don't be a taker, but be a giver. Okay? That's all I have for you today. Don't forget, if you seek wisdom, you'll only find it in God. Okay? And if you enjoyed this video today, if you benefited in any way, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next week. See you later.